Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I was doing my exercise and I got a channeling for you guys. So some of you might be going through it with your family members, or you feel like an outcast to your family members. Some of you might be the black sheep, and I feel like the reason why is because your family, they have this energy towards you where they find you unpleasant or embarrassing. So I feel like, thank you, Holy Spirit. So I feel like somebody could have had something happen, whether it was a pregnancy, whether something, it's like something embarrassing in the family's eyes had happened to you or has happened to you. For some of you guys, this could even be future energy, but I feel like these family members are actually projecting their feelings onto you. And I feel like the reason why is not what you would typically expect. So basically, I pulled some cards on this energy. And in the pre-shuffle, I was asking questions to Spirit like, okay, why do these family members feel this way about the collective? So I got my native healing deck because I felt led to get that. So some of you guys could even have Native American in your family, like your roots, like your ancestors in the past. For some of you guys, you could have even been born, and when you were born, you could have went to a family that wasn't your own, or there's some sort of dynamic like this. Now, it doesn't have to be this, but I gotta make this video short. But basically, it's like some of you guys, it's like your family, they try to take you away from your family origin. Like they did not want you to know who you truly were. So some of you guys, like maybe you could have even had an opportunity to like meet your real family, or meet some family that, you know, was older than you before they passed away. And they could have told you things, 222 on the time while I'm saying this. They could have told you things that could have unlocked more of who you truly are, more of your divine essence. And even your family members, like your other family, that I feel like is, they kind of project that they're embarrassed of you, or something like that. Like even when you were telling them the conversations that you have with your other family or your extended family, they would try to make you feel like you were delusional. Like I said, some of you guys, you could have a lot of Native American in your bloodline. And like say maybe you could have brought this up to your family. Like maybe for some of you, could be your adoptive family, could be like your foster family, you know. It's like extended family in some sort of way. And they'll be like, no, you're not Native American. Or it's like they were trying to downplay who you were as a person. And so I was asking Spirit, like I want to delve more into these energies. So with my native healing deck, which is all these bigger cards here. So I got, you guys are conscious channelers. Like you could be like myself. You could get channelings from the divine. I feel as though you could have, or you will be in the near future, getting a channeling to separate from your family or end a cycle with them, because there's a lot of serpents around you. And I feel as though even though there's been a lot of negative energy trying to like be cast upon you, you are able, because you're a sacred being, like you're a divine being, and you get channelings from above. So I feel like you are, I just heard recoiling, like you're kind of like, you're kind of like turning into maybe like a recluse against this type of energy, because I feel like these people, your family members, they're in a very dark energy. I just heard Spirit say, you know exactly who these family members are. This is not all of your family members, but I feel like you can pick up on subtle hints of certain family members that will do certain things or say certain things. It's like, yeah, 444 on the time. Like you're going in the right direction, whoever it is I'm speaking to. Now, this message is not going to resonate for everyone. This is only for the divine beings. So Hey, if you don't resonate with this, it is completely fine if you click off. But I feel like if this resonates with you, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it in your crown chakra. You're going to feel it down in your soul. And so basically, you're getting away from these serpent energies because 7 sisters in reverse. So for some of you guys, you could have even been separated from your sisters or brothers, like your blood sisters, blood. It's like, I'm so frantic. I'm having a problem getting this energy out. Plus, I feel like somebody's trying to block me from giving you this message. But it's like you've been separated. You've been separated from some of your family, whoever it is. And these family members, they felt like with separation and seclusion that they could get you right where they wanted you. But they didn't realize how much of a connection you have to the divine and spiritual realm, right? I got the wheel of creation. So a lot of you guys can be going through a new cycle, or you're in a new place in your life where you're having a new beginning. You're like, all of your creative ideas are flooding you right now, but it's like in a good way. Some of you guys could be communicators like myself. It's like your communication and what you're doing, what you're creating is so great. It's so profound. It's like helping people out on a spiritual level, right? And this is what your family was trying to prevent. Your family was trying to project this like unpleasant, like they're disappointed in you. Maybe you've always been the type to feel like your family was never proud of you. Like no matter what you did, no matter what you strive to do, thank you, Holy Spirit, for that confirmation. It's like no matter what you tried, they was never proud of you. 656 on the time. And it's not because you weren't doing what was right. It was because they were projecting this nasty, evil energy onto you. These people, some of your family members that I could be speaking of, they like to gossip a lot. And I feel like you don't, collective. It's like maybe you could have even voiced your opinion, like, you know, you guys, maybe you could have even went to one of the family members and be like, you guys, you like to gossip a lot. Or they try to get you involved in some gossip. 727 on the time. And it's like, guys, right when I was getting this channeling, it was 818 on the time. So this is how I know that these individuals, they were trying to stop you from having a new beginning in your abundance, because they knew, like, these people are surrounded by dark energy. I hate to say, you know, bad things about family members or whatever, but this is the truth. Like, these people, they are down in the dark, like they're in the sunken place, unfortunately, because I just got that vision from, what is that movie? What is that movie? Spirit. Get Out. Is it called Get Out? So basically, these people, these 3 individuals, could be 3 family members, could even be 3 feminine family members in your family. They like to gossip a lot. If you notice, they like to sit around and gossip about people one by one. Maybe even one of your family members, like the one that could be most influential in your life, they could have come to you one time with some gossip, and you could have been like, you know, I don't want to gossip about other people. 838 on the time. And it's like you stood up to this person. And it's like they could have even swept what you said under the rug, or they could have even kept gossiping. Like they could just be, it's like they're stuck in this negative energy. And you know the reason why? It's because they don't want you having any connection to the divine, because they don't have it. And 2, they did not want you to find your divine partner. All right, 909 on the time. So I feel as though these people were trying to keep you so much from they try to keep you in the dark, because they did not want you to find this king. Somebody is going to treat you in the way that you need to be treated. Somebody's going to shower you with gifts. Somebody's going to shower you with affection. They're going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. And if you're a masculine, take this as it resonates. They were trying to keep you from finding your lily in the valley. Because I feel as though these type of people, they're miserable. Like they don't have a lot going on in their lives. Like they are upset about the fact that, like, how could you be the chosen one? how could you, it's like you guys could have done certain things that just like, it could have been embarrassing to them, or like to the public eye, it could have been embarrassing. But it's not really embarrassing. This is a part of your life purpose. This is a part of your path. Like, it was meant for these things to happen. But they try to make you feel bad about them because they don't want you to have what's rightfully yours. And that's a lot of abundance. That's a luxurious lifestyle. That's like, even if you guys don't want to be rich and famous or anything like that, it's like you deserve to have this stability. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be content and have the things that you desire. For some of you guys, you desire to have your divine masculine, and I feel like it's only right. You have this fire burning, for someone, and then they have the same, like they return the same energy towards you. I could even be speaking to a fire sign. There's a lot of fire here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you don't have to be. Okay, so what's this card here? The third eye chakra. Okay, this came out in reverse. So that goes to show these people, third eye is not open. They even try to make you feel bad for coming into your own spirituality. Maybe a lot of you guys, you don't believe what they believe. Or vice versa. It's like, and you ended a cycle with that because you saw how much it wasn't serving you. And so the reason why I said that about the Native Americans, because I got the white buffalo, and I know maybe all of you guys don't know much about the white buffalo, but this is something that is very influential. Like, it's something that's very significant with Native Americans. I'm not going to get too much into it, but you guys can definitely look up more about it. But it's like, you're the white buffalo energy. And they cannot stand that. It's like everything that they did to try to project this energy onto you, it doesn't matter. You still come out triumphant. You still are the person that you were meant to be. It's like your third eye is guiding you. A lot of you guys could be celibate, practicing celibacy or abstinence. And I feel like this is one thing that, like, keep up the good work, like, or you could just be abstaining from things that you know are not healthy for you. And I feel like this is opening up your eye even more. It's getting all your chakras aligned from the root chakra on up. It's like you guys are opening up each chakra with ease. And so I feel like the creator was in reverse. They wanted to stop you from being in this creation mode because they knew once you were a creator, you were unstoppable. But they didn't realize that as much as they plotted your demise, you were actually, they were like actually the catalyst for you. All right. So this could even be a father figure for some of you guys. Maybe some of you guys' father could have walked down on you when you were younger, or maybe your father just was not there. For some of you guys, your father could even be a creator, and he could even be projecting some of his jealousy or envy towards you because maybe he worked all the time. And even though he was a creator, he never came into his power. He's just a slave for everyone else. And a lot of you guys, you show universal love to a lot of people. So this is changing your life in a good and positive way. A lot of you guys, you could like the lotus flower. You have a lotus flower tattoo, or you just really like the look of the lotus flower. I'm hearing lotus flower bomb. So maybe some of you guys could like that song, or you're hearing that song. Like, this is you. You're the energy of the lotus flower. You're so pretty. Pink. Like, I'm hearing pink. Some of you guys could like pink. Some of you guys could like the artist pink. But it's like you're working. You're expressing your free will right now. And a lot of these people, they're dealing with a lot of transgression. You're not. Because you're having these changes in your life and they're not. They're focused on their flaws. They try to contradict whatever it is that you do, or they try to project their mistakes onto you and make you feel like you're a mistake. Everything that you do is a mistake. They did not want you to be in this rebellious energy. So I feel like now they're having a lot of tumultuous times because it's like you are evolving. You're changing yourself. You are transforming right in front of their eyes. A lot of these people are spiritual vampires. They want to take from you because you got a lot of great energy. Like, you got a lot going for yourself, and these people do not. So I feel like this is the energy that I picked up for you guys. And then I just want to clarify with some of my own cards. And I I want to escape to them and run to you. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could have like, they could have even like made you go to, or made you like kind of influenced you to go to a person that was not your divine masculine. Like they could have wanted you to stay stuck in an energy where you always attracted bad partners. And so now I feel like even with the bad partner or false twin flame, for some of you guys are people that you were not really meant to be with. Now they're trapped with a person. And they said, I want to escape to them and run to you. So I feel like Spirit has trapped this person from being able to come towards you because they did not have good intent. And I feel like this is something that was promoted. Like this family, I'm hearing they endorsed this. So I don't really know what that's about. But it's like they promoted, you know, for you to always have ill will fall on you, because that unfortunately is their fate. It's like some of them, especially for the feminine energies in your family that are not happy in a marriage, or their husbands cheated on them, or they don't even have a husband, or they could have even had several husbands and it never works out. It's like they don't want you to 16 on the time. They don't want you to have your desire. They don't want you to have your divine masculine. So they want to keep you in this energy where you're attracting partners that only lusted after you and they didn't love you. So I feel like this is either this false masculine here, false divine masculine, or this is your family's energy. They try to cut you off, but they couldn't. So I feel like this is one of two things. This is a fake masculine, fake divine masculine. They try to cut you off when they went to another party, but now they're realizing that, you know, they don't even really love the third party. You were the better person, and now they're regretting it because they can't cut you off. They can't cut your energy off. Or this could be your family. They try to cut you off from the divine, but they can't. All right, I'm confused what I should do, so I do nothing. Excuse me. I feel like this is the energy of your family, because now I feel like Spirit or the great divine, your ancestors, they have confused them, because it's like they're no longer able to tap into your energy. They're no longer able to project this unpleasant, or like they're embarrassed of you or ashamed of you. Like they can no longer do this. So it's like now they're in this confusion. They can't do anything towards you anymore. And the answer is no. So I feel as though this is the divine saying, you know, no, you can't do this anymore to the collective. They're divine beings. They're in their power. Like these your family members could even be like working with dark or negative entities, or just trying to tap into or access your energy in some sort of way. And it's like they can no longer do this to you. We both want you back. I feel like this is the energy of the false divine masculine and the karmic. All right, they both are craving and just, they're just like, they really need your energy really bad, because I feel like you were the only one holding it. Like you were the glue that held everything together. And I feel like when you pulled your energy completely back, it's like now they have no energy source. They have no power. So it's like they're shriveling up or something. It's like I seen I don't know why I keep channeling the movie The Little Mermaid, but you know when Ursula had those, like they were mermaids and mermen, but when they came to her with the wishes or whatever, and she granted those wishes, they shriveled up. And so I feel like this is their energy now, since you're not dealing with the BS anymore. Like you've walked away from all of it. I only want your energy, nothing more. So I feel like this is both your family, like these feminines in your family. It's like 3 people. I'm hearing there are 3 witches. Like even if these women were in the church heavy and stuff like that, it's like they didn't use church as a mechanism to free and heal themselves. They use church, it's like they use it in some sick and twisted way. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like they use the church and what they did, and it's like they're still doing this, but they use it as a way, like in some sick, twisted way, to like be able to dominate people, or it's like reverse psychology type of energy or something. Like, only you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's like, in the way that they do it, they siphon your energy. They could be doing this by hurting you, by saying hurtful things. They could even be talking in code. Like for example, I really don't want to, but I just feel like I have to say this in order, for you guys to understand. Like, and I don't mind using my examples because it used to hurt me, but once I came into my power and once I realized what people, like so many people were doing towards me to make me out to be like such a bad person, and it's like I never felt like I was a bad person. I always feel like I was influential in a good way and tried to do right. And I feel like this is you guys' energy. But like, for example, when I got pregnant, my family said things like, oh, she's in family way. Like, they would never just come right out and say I'm pregnant and stuff like that, which I don't really know. I feel like, yeah, they probably know what they was doing. But I looked it up because it was like spirit dropped that in my mind. And I'm like, why am I hearing that now? Why am I hearing that again after so long? My son is 2 years old. And so I wanted to know, why was I hearing that even still? Like, I've been pregnant and I've had the baby and everything. So to reflect back on those things that was said, I went and I looked it up. And so, because I had never heard it before until they said it. And so basically, when I looked it up, thank you, Holy Spirit, for confirming, that I need to give this message or whatever. But it was like, basically, when I looked it up, I seen the word euphemism. So I feel like maybe your family could be doing this to you as well, or they have done this to you. And when I looked up euphemism, it said a mild or indirect word or expression substituted for one considered to be too harsh or blunt when referring to something unpleasant or embarrassing. So I feel like maybe your family 2211 on the time. Maybe they could have, like, it's like projection. I feel like at the end of the day, it's projection. Like, they find things about you to be unpleasant or embarrassing, or it's like they could even be gossiping about you, telling other people bad and negative things about you, when it's like, you are a good energy. You're good, you're positive, you don't like to do a lot of gossiping, you don't like to do a lot of negativity. You are, you're a good person, you're of the light, you try to do right, your intentions are good, you come from a good space in your heart. And I feel like these people are jealous of that, so they try to project the fact that they feel embarrassed or ashamed by you. So I'm here to tell you right now, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. There's nothing to be ashamed about. If you guys are single mothers, because I feel like I could be talking to a single parent out here that maybe struggles with the fact that, maybe you had a baby, maybe things didn't work out with you and your partner, and maybe you could feel in a space where you're ashamed or you felt like you did the wrong thing or something like that. 23 on the time. But I'm here to tell you that there's nothing to be ashamed about. Like, your child is a divine being. You're a divine being. You're special. You guys were put in this place for a reason. Like, you are going to be able to help a lot of people out. So don't allow your family, your friends, people that are jealous and envious of your calling and you being a light being, don't allow anybody to try to take that away from you or try to project their just nasty and just vile energy onto you. Like, you know who you are. And I feel like you're getting ready to come into a lot of blessings. And I feel like that's the channeling that I got. I don't want to talk you guys to death, but I feel like somebody need to hear that out there. So, love and light to you guys. I'm sending you all of my love. I'm sending you my compassion. I'm sending you just everything that you might need at this time. If you're going through some things, like, just know that you are very special. You're very needed at this time. All right. Until next time. Love you guys.